Is this thing on? There we go. Hello and good day. You caught me at a good time because I'm about to dink around with my website a little bit while I wait for StarCraft to download. Because I want to play StarCraft so much, but it's downloading and we have some time to kill. So, this is something I've been wanting to do anyway, and that is Jaina codes. You don't know this, but I recorded a 2 hour long amazing episode, like flawless, where I taught you the basics of basic website programming or coding. And it went by so smooth, and I was quite witty and sharp as well. But the display did not capture on my laptop. That's this dinky thing right here. So I have my iMac set up and I am ready to go. And there's no point except to code together. Yeah, so I have no goal or intention except to just do what I do naturally and try not to get distracted by the fact that this thing is recording me. Boop, boop. So let's get started. The lighting is so good right now. Well, to start off my evening, our parrot was left unattended in our room. And normally we keep a divider between our room and the bathroom. However, in my haste, I forgot to remove or replace the divider. She got into my makeup and killed about $60 worth of things. I kid you not. Like eyeliner, highlighter, foundation, some stuff I just bought this morning. Just totally gone. Like her beak was all red. She got in my lipstick. That sucks. Oh, it's saying StarCraft's playable already. Here I was supposed to be waiting for it, but I'm going to keep doing this um, as a pilot episode. Let's just say that. So, this assumes you know whatever you know. I'm not going to be teaching, but I'm not going to hold back. I will talk about what I'm doing. Might help me. Okay, enough of this infinity screen. Let us get into the code. So, I am a WordPress girl, and I have been for 10 years now. I created a very basic website. And this is a custom theme, so I did everything from the ground up, from those very first HTML tags onward. However, I don't like it. I just created it in such a way where the content is at least readable, somewhat, but there's a lot I want to do with it. And I figured no better way to do this website than to create an episode that would go on this website. Because justjaina.com is a website for everything me. As random and diverse as this YouTube channel is my website. And I'm hoping my website goes beyond the YouTube channel by offering like writings, stories, poetry, music, maybe. Sky's the limits. And I wanted it to reflect me and my colorful spirit, as well as my trans qualities. As you can see, the background right here is a very transy background, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be keeping it or what. But for now, it's perfect. I am opening this. I'm also switching back from Windows to Mac, and I haven't used Mac in 9 months, so I got to readjust. And like sometimes the control and command or option, command and option are switched. So, you know. So this right click, copy, boop, boop. All right. Okay, so it looks like I had custom cut this in half. I'm not crazy. I'm talking about a banner that is... I'll show you which banner it is. I could do that. Ah! Okay. My little things are rubbing against the desk and it's making noise. Alright, so what I want to achieve is this full banner on my profile, which you could see top right. It doesn't show the whole thing. Bummer. But it is blue, lavender, white, lavender, blue. And what I want to do with the website is like, I don't like this top area, then the color area, and then white again. So I'm going to use this as the header background as well. So it will wrap my Just Jaina logo, which is just plain text right now and styled. So this will become white on top of blue, it looks like. And to do that, I need to merge the header with the showcase area. So as you'll see here, header, showcase, content, notifications, and footer. And that is the very, very basic infrastructure of this website. So header will now have showcase. Bloop. And I like to play around in Inspector a lot. It's fun. Just modifying a website on the website and then copying your changes. Now, while I've been doing the programming languages for over a decade, but I'm not a master, not an expert. I should have been growing my knowledge over time, but I kind of got into fix what's broken and move on. And I had a terrible habit of applying band-aid fixes that aren't like object oriented and scalable and modular, so I will hopefully be doing some of that as well. So let's open our files. We will definitely need some styles. And we will need header.php. And I'm going to go ahead and create a preemptive. Come on. Header home. Oh wow, those colors are bright on this Mac. These divs are blinding me. Oh, I like how it merged them into one window, unlike Windows, which likes to create a new window, and you have to like do all this shit to merge them. Okay, so here we go. Home showcase. Look at that. I already had commented out some code to make the showcase. Okay, that's cool. We'll use that instead. I will delete header home. And I'll recreate header showcase. And that's more accurate too. Basically any top section of a website that has huge like buttons or heading or a video. Pretty much every website these days has one. I call that a showcase, but sometimes it's considered like a slideshow if people like slideshows. No, thank you. No slideshows. Those are so 4 years ago or more. Alright, next is to find out where this content is being set, because I forget. It's been a long time since I've worked on this. Because look at this, Just Jaina 03 was the latest post, and I'm on like episode 43, I think. Oh, it's calling me, but there's still downloading and patching to do, so I will let it do its thing. You'll also catch me like just totally brain farting, and you're gonna see that a lot. It's just how my brain operates. I will be doing something, switch focus really quick, just as I did, and totally forget what my next plan of action was. And I should be doing this properly by taking some time and writing out a list of boom, boom, boom. This is what I want to achieve. So you do all your planning up front, and then you go in and you just go off the list. That's smart. It's not something I've perfected. Leaving me in situations like this where like, okay, oh, that's right. I wanted to find the content of this. So I have to log in first. And in the future, I should probably create like this section of my screen that's not being broadcast. So I could do all my personal stuff there. But it's okay if you know my username. Thank you, LastPass. All right. Let's find out what's on that homepage. I am not using Block Editor. I'm using WordPress Classic for this site because I'm used to WordPress Classic. It's like Lego bricks. You could make anything of them. The Gutenberg editor, the block editor that's new to WordPress, is like, oh, I dare to say it's hyper bloated, and It's like a Lego kit that has been mostly pre-assembled, and you have to go to extra effort if you want to like edit it. Um, it is very editable, but there's a lot of like new functions you have to hook into that I have not yet learned. And I'm not going to stumble around learning things. I'm going to only focus on things I know how to do. And then all like complex learning I could do off camera. There, it has been set. So look, there's nothing on my homepage. That means I have to look elsewhere. The princess is not in this castle. Here we go. I think I found it. For you WordPress newbies out there, it's in my partials to use templates, reusable templates. However, I should not have put my home showcase in my templates because I'm not going to be reusing them. That's kind of like dumb. If you're using something once, you could put it in the file itself. But you can like link out to it if it's going to be reused. So that way you're saving space. I think that's right. Here we go. Okay, so we want to move home showcase into this one, header showcase. Is that right? No. Oh my god. Hey, I warned you. I warned you. I want header home. Header home. Yes, because this is only going to be shown on the home page. So let's recreate. Oh my god, seriously? There we go. Wait, home and end keys don't work? Are you serious? Okay. Alright. Get header. There we go. Oh, home goes to the top? No. How do I go to the... Shoot. How do I go to the, like, okay, okay. It's shift, command. But I'm using a Windows keyboard. So it says control. And I also switched command and control. No, command and option. I switched them. So I have to relearn. Oh, man. Okay. It just, basically what it does is ruin seamless programming where I go on muscle memory because I'm having to relearn it. You'll see I left this menu, the call to the menu commented out because I don't have that yet on my site. Right now it's serving as a very basic blog site where it's a list of posts. You can click on a post to read it. Boom. Then we'll add like more general use pages like my story or contact forms and whatnot. For now, keeping it simple, but we're going to leave that get main menu function commented out so I can use it in the future. I will also be editing this styling. You'll notice this span has a class of Jaina, Jaina, the ID of Jaina, and the data attribute of Jaina, which equals Jaina. Ta-da! That is how Jaina I am. What is this? Oh, that's for some... Oop. That was left by the old designer. Or the old person who gave me this file. Okay, home showcase.php. And that is this. Except it's not going to be header showcase, so we'll delete that one. Did I really type header showcase and not home showcase? Okay. I swear, most of my programming, probably not true for others, but at least most of mine is spent like in between the actual programming, trying to figure out what the frick I was doing. There we go. Okay, now we will take all that. For now, paste it there. Okay, delete the other file before I forget. Keeping tidy. Wait, didn't I already? Yeah. Did I? is it? Oh, it opened in a new window. That's where it went. Oh my gosh. Why do I feel like... Okay. Enough negative self-talk, Jaina. We got this. We got this. Alright. Good. Home showcase. Yes. Except it's not a template part. Oh, that's what we were using in the meantime. We're replacing get template part. I'm going to keep the code available. I usually keep it available for a few revisions, just in case I want to use it again. Um, that's how I do it. There's usually a lot of comments interspersed throughout all my files that I can access when I return to the project. So I leave a lot of notes to myself because I don't know when I'm going to come back in and work on this. That is why. All right, get header home. It should be header showcase. No. Header home is Jaina. Header home.php. There we go. There. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Is front page, get header home. This is also why you don't try to do work on Saturday evening. Because my brain is just totally in vacation mode. Oh my gosh. There we go. There we go. Okay. Save. And then let's add something so we know that this is definitely pulling. Something temporary, like home. Oh. Not. There we go. Home header showcase. Da, 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 da. That way, I can. Something broke. And that's because it's not including my new file. So I'll do like a Control-Shift-R a few times. That usually dumps the cache and fetches the newest file. But it's not pulling. So let's see what's going on. If it is front page, which it is, get header home. This is header home.php. Do we have to echo? Because get usually means it is not returning. No, get is like a function returns something, but you have to echo it. Otherwise, it's just data you use in the backend. But I'm not sure why this is not working. So the first thing I do, because I've made so many mistakes and I learned my lesson, I Google for help the first time rather than trying to figure it out myself. At least I try to. It's a habit I'm getting into. So I go get header. Get header. So we see how this functions and what is going wrong. So I told it to get header and then passed home through it. Oh, I'm wondering if it's that space. There was a space there. So if it's not trimming that white space, it's thinking it's a different file. So I'm going to go ahead and save it and refresh. It is fun though, like it's frustrating to encounter these issues, but it's fun to solve them. Even if it's a really stupid issue, like you forgot a semicolon. It's still fun to solve it and find it because it's like a sense of victory. Like in Fallout Shelter, when your vault is being invaded by radiated zombies and you manage to like situate everyone in the right locations and then you defend against it, but only barely. You're like, yes, I did not lose this vault. Just like that. Okay, that worked. I am so glad I caught that because that could have taken me so long to find. But I did it. Celebrate the small victories. Alright, it looks exactly like it did before, right? That's because we have not done anything. So we have header.php. Alright. Yes. There we go. Something's going on right here. Why is it closing the whole div before it gets... Oh, wow. See, yeah, that issue existed from when I very first created the site. So we need to delete that div tag. Oh my gosh. I am glad this is not a client site. You'll also see that the WordPress admin bar is not showing. I've solved this one at least 20 times before, and each and every time I forget how I solved it. It usually has to do with head.php, which we will open right now. Or header.php, not head. It has to do with the WP head tag. Okay, another Ditzing Jaina moment. I opened up header.php when it was already open. So, wow. I love it. I just love how dumb this is. Alright, WP head is there. It might be a console issue. No? No JavaScript errors. We'll follow the clues and figure that out soon. So here is that closing header tag. Leave it open, bitch. Why? Because we want... Seriously? Oh my gosh. Mac keys. Alright, home ID equals showcase. I am actually... End does not work, but it works when I press... Wait. There. Oh my god. Alright. I do like using the colon leading intro to an if statement and then using end if. My friend slaps me when I do that in like a functions.php file. He says he only uses it for like when he's working with PHP and HTML mixed, he'll use it. But when he's just working in a PHP file, he uses the curly braces. I think that's very picky. And I'm not like working in these enterprise level clients where everything needs to be perfect. I work for local businesses. Like, this is not going to be a deal breaker. But, like that. See, I could use that. But, you know what? Beautiful thing is we are working in an HTML file. So, I am right either way. Wait, there we go. Oh, cool. F11 is desktop. Awesome. Okay, stop wasting time. I like... Sometimes... There we go. I am very picky about my formatting, and it's not the best, but it does. We did that because we want to open up with header help. I like having a div with an ID as a wrapper for something just to tell me, okay, this is what it is. And it helps when I'm looking through the document here to see what it does. Now, this one already has one, though, because in this file it has showcase, but that's pretty generic. But it has styling, so I'm going to preserve this ID and simply add on one on top of it. And that's where we will set the background. And we'll even do this. Oops. I have to use the Alt key. Header, home, overlay. Oop, no. Home, showcase, overlay. Just in case we need like a color overlay. Doop. Ow. And then... So this comment tag I just added is for me. Because when these things get really long, and you see a closing div tag, sometimes you need to know right away what that's for. That's why I add that. And it doesn't output to the browser, so I'm the only one who can see it. That's why I have a love relationship with comments. Like I use comments for everything. Let's see. And when I comment like the inner div, I will add the closest ID, which is header home, and then there we go. Da 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 da. Oh, someone is texting. Oh, I'm getting a message from my wifey. And I should have been playing music this whole time. Forgot that. So I will, because I'm gonna go. You're gonna deal with some silence that you'll have to skip. She's not feeling good, she says. So I'm going to do this one. I really hope the audio works. It's only playing for me in here. I don't think it's playing for you. So I gotta fix that up. If I play for you, then it won't play here. So it'll just be silence. I will be right back. I have to make her a quick PBJ. I am back. Okay. I take care of my wifey. She's not feeling good. Lifelong, like, stomach issues. Mm. But in this instance, she simply did not eat for quite some time and was getting hangry. Hangry. Okay, well, I'm not really going to continue too much further with this. I'm just going to save this and make sure there are no errors because it is not being trafficked yet. I'm going to save it. Everything is filled ill at this phase, which is fuck it, let's do it live, which is pushing directly to the live site, what people see. Normally, I would like copy this, install, and make huge changes on like a staging platform, but we don't have to because there's no one visiting the site. Though there might be. I need to check my Google Analytics actually. I'm gonna make a note of that really quick. Okay, and we are about to get DoorDash. I've only gotten DoorDash once before, and that was for a Jamba Juice smoothie. That was one of my treats when I was like withdrawing from alcohol, like 3 months ago. Oh, shoot, no, I've been sober for almost 4 months. In June 12. Anyway, oh, 3 months. It's been 3 months because is it the 12th? It's the 14th. So yeah, cool. 3 months sober. One of my first treats for myself when I got home from the hospital was a smoothie because I didn't have an appetite for anything. I didn't eat for like 3 or 4 days. I was a miserable wreck. And then as soon as like my body started getting healthy again, holy shit, my let's just say I gained 10 pounds in 1 week. Just wanted to pull the DoorDash up. It has to patch probably. Oh, that works. DoorDash. I will sign in later. Okay, so we pushed it live. Let's see what pops out, right? Oh yes, in future episodes I'll be doing like music streaming too. As soon as I figure out how to get this to play, I'm using OBS and then this hack called I Show You to allow me to stream desktop audio. Problem is it doesn't output how I want it. I want it to output to the OBS as well as my headphones. FYI. Did we mess anything up? Showcase. Oh, that's right. So Showcase contains about me, and it contains like the latest post. And it sets it as like a featured post, but I think I'm just gonna scrap this section entirely. Why would I need to call out the recent post when it's gonna be at the top of the list anyway? That's kind of lame. Now I might replace this with a featured post, which is it could be like 5 posts ago, but I still want it to remain top and center, like big announcements. So we'll get back to this section. Let me quickly hide it. And I have decided just now I'm going to stream everything I do on this website. As long as the session will be about 20 minutes or more, I'm going to stream. Because why not? You could be vicariously coding. You know, if you don't know how to do this, you could just pretend like you're doing this with me. Yay! Alright. Hide it. StarCraft? Oh, it is fully patched. Yay. Maybe later tonight. We want to see. Oh, I see a problem. No, it's not a problem. It's just improper indenting. There we go. Header home. Come on. There we go. And header. This is featured post, see? But this is only returning the recent posts. One. Really quickly, we set our arguments, which is an array, but only one argument is being passed. The rest are remaining default. we're using the WP get recent posts function, which is an amazing one, passing through our arguments saying that we only want one post. And we say for every post that's returned, I mean, actually, to be honest, I could have gotten rid of the for each and just used the 0. But, like, posts 0 equals, or I'll set this for later. Recent post equals that, but we're not using recent post. We want featured post. And featured post is going to be something I create here on this stream. And the featured posts will get all posts with the post featured custom meta equals true. Well, I obviously have to create custom meta post featured, yes. And then on save, go through all posts, ensuring. Oh, I capsed other because on saving data, I'm going to go through every single post and then checking for this meta. And if another post was set as featured, but I'm saving this new post as featured, it's going to remove the old featured. So there's only one active at any given time. But I have to manually set and forget and reset that. And I also wanted to, and you'll see this. I use that a lot. Basically, a one-liner, echo pre-tags for easy reading, print the post object, and also this might return valid because I don't know, I haven't tested this yet. Let's try it. Then we will, there we go. Okay. Everything looks good. Wife asking me a question, and I do not see what she's looking for. I do not have it. Oh. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. But instead of recent post, it's going to be featured. It's good that I was able to output that. For comments, I like using the hash. I am so. What was I saying? For comments, I like using hashtag. Oh my gosh. She's pissed. She's never in a good mood when she is like hungry or her stomach hurts. Just gotta have patience. I was saying the comments. I like using the hashtags, but if it's, of course, spanning multiple lines, I don't know what to call that one. A long comment? It spans multiple lines. There we go. Multiple. Blah. Okay. Wrapping up, because I want to go tend to my wife. Sucks that she's not feeling good. Alright. really sucks. One shitty thing about long comment tags is that, watch what happens. I want to comment all of this. Look what happens. It stops at the first comment. So you can't comment a comment. That's why I have to do like... And I always use the double forward dashes if it is I'm commenting out code or something. Otherwise, if it's like a commentary, I use the hashtag. And that's how I use it. So this is for like code. And let's delete that. There we go. Ah, yes. Now it's working. Alright, I think that is good. Again, this, just like my Jaina Talks video earlier today, this is experimental. I do not know if I'm going to keep these videos. Because I don't want to, like, water down the pool. Or I don't want to water down the wine, you know what I mean? Like, I want everything to be watchable and digestible for, well, not the average person, but the person... Ooh, one moment, hold that thought. I noticed a missing closing paragraph tag. Yeah, I want this show to be like high quality content for those who are interested in the general thing I'm promoting. So right now this is programming. So, you know, any trans females who like programming might enjoy watching me dick around with it. Anyone else probably like, what the hell is she on with? Okay, one less save, one less preview, then I'm gonna go rescue my wife. Yay, it works, and no errors. Of course there's no JavaScript errors. I didn't touch JavaScript. We're going to. Next episode. Okay, so the next episode I'm going to be merging the showcase area right here, and, the showcase here and the logo area right here. That's next. This is fine for now. I like that. However, the post type or post status, this is for like an article. I don't know how it will be for like when I post Just Jaina YouTube, because obviously there will be a thumbnail where you can click and watch it, but it requires different styling, and I haven't done that, which is something else I get to do. But for now, it's a nice basic website. It's working. If I click on something, it is a nice readable site. Notice very minimal width and lots of white space. That's exactly how I wanted it. I didn't want your eye being distracted every which way. So I keep the headings bold. In my writings, I like to summarize several thoughts. If I have a long paragraph, I'll have a sentence summary of that paragraph, just kind of giving that boom statement. But now I'm getting into writing, and this is not an episode about writing. Alright, that's it. I'm going to check the results, and hopefully this is usable. This is Jaina wishing you a great weekend, and if the weekend has passed you by, then kick ass on your work week. Okay? Farewell.